to Intelligence Gateway.
Module 4, Front-End Development. Front-end development, also known as client-side development, is the process of creating and implementing the user interface, UI, and user experience, UX, of a website or web application. Front-end developers are responsible for designing and building the visual and interactive elements of a website or web application that users interact with directly. This includes creating the layout, structure, and design of web pages, as well as implementing functionality such as forms, buttons, navigation menus, animations, and other interactive features. Front-end development typically involves working with technologies such as HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, CSS, cascading style sheets, and JavaScript, which are the core building blocks of front-end web development. HTML is used to create the structure and content of web pages, CSS is used to control the presentation and layout of web pages, and JavaScript is used to add interactivity and dynamic behavior to web pages. Front-end developers work closely with web designers, back-end developers, and other stakeholders to create visually appealing and functional web experiences that meet the needs of users and align with the overall goals of the website or web application. They are responsible for ensuring that web pages are responsive, accessible, and optimized for performance across different browsers and devices. In addition to the core technologies, front-end developers often work with various tools, frameworks, and libraries to streamline their workflow and enhance the development process. These may include text editors, version control systems, task runners, module bundlers, and front-end libraries and frameworks such as React, Angular, Vue, and Bootstrap, among others. Front-end development is a critical part of modern web development, as it directly impacts the user experience and plays a key role in the overall success of a website or web application. Front-end developers need to stay up to date with the latest web technologies, design principles, and best practices to create visually appealing, interactive, and performant web experiences that meet the needs of users and deliver a seamless and engaging user experience. HTML and CSS frameworks. HTML and CSS frameworks are pre-designed and pre-built sets of HTML and CSS code that provide a foundation for designing and developing web pages or web applications. They are intended to speed up the web development process by providing a collection of pre-designed UI components, layout grids, styling patterns, and other elements that can be easily customized and used in web projects. Here are some popular HTML and CSS frameworks. 1. Bootstrap. Bootstrap is one of the most widely used front-end frameworks for building responsive and mobile-first web applications. It provides a comprehensive set of pre-designed UI components, such as buttons, forms, navigation bars, modals, and more, as well as a flexible grid system for creating responsive layouts. Bootstrap also includes CSS and JavaScript libraries for styling and adding interactivity to web pages. 2. Foundation. Foundation is another popular front-end framework for building responsive web applications. It includes a collection of pre-designed UI components, such as buttons, forms, typography, and more, as well as a responsive grid system. Foundation also provides additional features such as a built-in Sass compiler, support for mobile app development, and an extensive set of JavaScript plugins. 3. Materialize CSS. Materialize CSS is a modern front-end framework based on Google's Material Design Guidelines. It provides a set of pre-designed UI components with a clean and modern look, along with a responsive grid system. Materialize CSS also includes JavaScript components and animations for adding interactivity to web pages. 4. Semantic UI. Semantic UI is a front-end framework that focuses on providing a set of intuitive and human-friendly CSS classes for building responsive web interfaces. It includes a wide range of UI components with semantic class names that describe their purpose, making it easy to understand and use. Semantic UI also includes JavaScript plugins for adding interactivity to web pages. These are just a few examples of popular HTML and CSS frameworks available for front-end web development. Depending on the project requirements and design preferences, front-end developers can choose the framework that best fits their needs and streamline the web development process by leveraging the pre-designed UI components, layouts, and styling patterns provided by these frameworks. JavaScript frameworks such as React and Angular. JavaScript frameworks are libraries or sets of tools that provide pre-built functionality and components for web development, allowing developers to build web applications more efficiently and effectively. React and Angular are two popular JavaScript frameworks used for front-end development. 1. React. React is a widely used JavaScript library for building user interfaces. Developed and maintained by Facebook, React allows developers to create reusable UI components that can be efficiently rendered and updated when data changes. React follows a component-based architecture, where the UI is broken down into smaller, reusable components, making it easy to manage complex user interfaces. 2. Angular. Angular is a popular JavaScript framework developed and maintained by Google. It is a complete framework for building dynamic, complex web applications. Angular follows a declarative approach, where developers define the UI using templates and declarative bindings, and Angular takes care of updating the DOM automatically. Angular uses a two-way data binding approach, allowing for real-time synchronization between the view and the model. Angular also provides a rich set of tools and features for building complex applications, such as dependency injection, routing, and form validation. Both React and Angular have large and active communities, extensive documentation, and rich ecosystems of third-party libraries and tools. They are widely used by front-end developers for building modern, interactive, and performant web applications. However, React and Angular have different approaches and philosophies, and the choice between them depends on the specific requirements of the project, the skill set and preferences of the development team, and other factors such as project size, complexity, and performance.